All right, let's talk about Autocamp, shall we? This is going to be a mini review of my experience, my son's experience here at Autocamp in Yosemite. I'm excited to share with you. If you don't know me, my name is Lane Kennedy. I'm a mindfulness and meditation teacher, helping women to be more calm in their life, to support them in ways that they forget about. So if you're interested in mindfulness and meditation, check me out, lanekennedy.com. Let's get into the review though, because this is what I'm really stoked on. 5 things I'm going to share with you. So the first thing is just the elements here. We're in this place called Mid-Pines, and it's beautiful. I'm just going to call it out like it is. So the location is stunning. Number 2, the Airstreams themselves are top-notch. Okay, here's a fun fact. I am not a camper. I don't want to camp. I've done it. I've had my fair share of camping for sure in my life. I've slept under tents, in rain, climbed up mountains. Okay, I've done it. But now at this stage in my life, I just don't want to do that. But the Airstream is bonus. It is awesome. Hot running shower, a toilet, somewhere to cook. It's great. So the Airstream itself is yes. Okay, let's go into number 3. The staff here, exceptional. Really, really friendly staff. Now, I've done quite a bit of traveling, and I've stayed at different accommodations all over the world. The staff here at Autocamp, I have no complaints. And I can have some complaints, but they have met all expectations and gone above. So I'm going to give you an example. And this kind of dips into the 5 about Autocamp is the fire pit. Okay, you're coming up here, you're going to be cooking on a fire pit. That's just the way it is, okay? Just saying. And you're going to bring up your charcoal, and you cannot bring up lighter fluid. So you got to figure out a way to light that fire and do it. So the first night that I was here, I lit the fire, and it was a smoke fest. Absolute smoke fest, and it was a real drag. And we didn't eat that great that first night. I ended up opening a can of beans. Whatever, it's fun. It's free. It's like we're here. We're camping, right? So the next day I went in and told them, I'm having some fire problems. That night they sent someone to help me do the fire. And then they gave me the fire accelerant. Fire accelerant, yeah, lighter fluid, fancy name, okay? He started that fire right up for me. It was brilliant. And they also gave me a burlap sack kit. So the next night was brilliant as well. I haven't had any problems. Okay, number 3, the pool. The pool is amazing. I would totally went above my expectations, exceeded what I thought. It's a huge pool. If you are of the variety of being single and you're having a girls' weekend here, there's plenty of space for you to, sunbathe. Quiet. You can be over there in the corner or up on the ledge. But if you have a family, it's large and you can play and it's fun. It's a great pool. I love the pool. My son loved the pool. So the pool, number 3, awesomeness. Let's get into number 4. Number 4 is that they have different types of accommodations here. So they have the Airstream, the classic Airstream, which is gorgeous. Then they have a ADA compliant, I call it like a tiny house. It's beautiful. It's a little bit bigger and wider to, be available for somebody who perhaps might have a wheelchair. They have 2 types of tent. They have a small tent, a large tent. Gorgeous. The bigger tent has a king-size bed. The smaller tents have twin beds. Again, fantastic. If you're with a family and you want to put the kids out in the tent, you could do that. That would be a good idea. They also have little cabins or like a little, I don't know what to call them. Again, a little tiny house, but really, really sweet accommodations here with everything you need to camp. Okay, let's get into the next bonus, the clubhouse. Okay, the clubhouse, free flowing coffee 24/7 if you're into coffee. If you're not into coffee, no big deal. They have beer and wine there if you're a drinker. Sure, some people like to drink. You could do that here. They have it. Every morning from 7 to 10, they have homemade granola that is delicious. I've had 2 bowls every morning that I've been here because it is so good. Okay, the last thing that I want to bring up here that makes Autocamp an amazing experience is they have EV chargers. I have an electric car. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to do my part, right? That's how I roll. And every time I go on a trip, I'm always concerned about where am I going to charge the car? They have them on premise. What? Oh my God. So I didn't stress. I did not stress about charging the car. And the car is charged and I will make it home with no problems. So there are many, many other bonuses about Autocamp, but I'm going to wrap it up right there and get into the things to be wary of when you come up here. Okay, Mid-Pines is about an hour away from Yosemite. So if you're coming up here to go to see, Yosemite and do an amazing climb, or if you're going to be like, I want to get into that hiking, have in your mind, you're driving an hour. I didn't have that in my brain. And so I thought it was going to be like 10 or 15 minutes. No, it's an hour. But we're going to twist this around. It's a really great experience driving up there because it is so beautiful. The landscape up here is epic. So enjoy the ride for the hour, okay? No problems. See how I turned that around? So it was a kind of but I turned it around. Okay, number 2 to be, mindful of. The fire pit, right? Just, again, ask for help. And they have plenty of these burlap bags that you just plop in there and start the fire. Also, you might consider bringing your own little camp stove. You could do that. I think that works. That would be a great thing to do. Okay, let's get into number 3, which this is a big deal. Number 3 is games, okay? Games. We thought they would have games here. They have like 5 games here. 5 games for this entire destination with all these kids, families, singles, fancy free people. And there's only 5 games? Come on. So you can buy a deck of cards. They have these beautiful national park cards here. I think they're like $14 and proceeds go back to the park, which is awesome. We bought those cards and we were able to play cards. But really, games would have been a good choice. If you have backgammon or checkers or chess, bring yours with you because Autocamp doesn't have it. They had some yard games and they have cornhole. See, I'm going to put that as a bonus. But games, mwah. Okay, what is the next thing that is a bummer or it needs a little work? Food selection is limited, but again, you're camping, you have to bring your own food. I think that's it. So that's my review. It's been really good. Just things to be mindful of, to consider on your trip to Autocamp. If you're interested in learning more about me and finding mindfulness and learning how to practice mindfulness and incorporate meditation into your daily routine so you are not screaming at your kids when you're on holiday, please visit my website at lanekennedy.com and you can download a meditation. You could join the Now What Society where we hang out and practice living peacefully and finding a new way of living. I hope you've enjoyed this review. It's been really fun to be here and enjoy your trip to Autocamp. I'm going to go cook breakfast for my kid now, and we're out of here. Okay, thanks for watching. Click subscribe and check out lanekennedy.com for your meditation practice.